Please explain that.
There's definite roles that men should play in a relationship and definite roles that women should play. And a lot of times we ignore those things thinking it's outdated, but really it has a major impact on how we relate as a couple.
It does, because I was in the man role. I had a big penis, Monique.
Whoa. Yes.
I mean, I'm telling you, now, ladies, I bet the ladies won't laugh at this one, but I wanted control.
Yes.
I had to have
Yes.
it. And it was painful for my husband because he wanted to lead. Men want to lead.
Yes.
And it was like everything he did, I didn't want it that way. It had to be my way or the highway. And that was going to lead us to a divorce.
Yep.
Well, Carl, what role should men play? What is your role?
Well, we have 4 roles for men. The first one is what I call the monk. It's setting direction, setting the goals and objectives for the family. Like, we want to know what's going on next year, what we're doing this weekend, whatever, but me as a man saying what we're going to do, being a leader, being accountable to everything that's going on within the household, being present with my wife, being the soldier, men being willing to sacrifice on behalf of their wife, their children, their family. So there's something I want to do, but my wife's not feeling well. Hey, I'm canceling that appointment, I'm going to be with her. And then being the negotiator, being able to communicate, like what's on my mind, what's going on, where we're going. It's very important for men.
So pretty much, you take the leadership role. You are the king of the castle.
Yeah, I take full accountability for what goes on in our house.
What's our role, sis?
Oh, well, this is one that I wasn't taught by my mother, my grandmother, or my great-grandmother, but it's actually surrender. Some women say submission, but I won't curse on national television because a lot of women, that's a curse word, submission. But we have 4 roles. One is the lover. That is, she is sweet, she is relaxed, and she enjoys sex. A lot of women don't even enjoy sex anymore because we've not been taught, like you said in the other segment. Another piece of our role is the conservationist. We have to conserve our energy. We have to really be building up our own energy so we can smile when he gets home, so we're not so stressed out all the time. The third thing is actually the visionary, and that is trusting. I didn't know how to trust. I didn't know how to trust. I didn't know how to trust a man. I didn't trust him. So that's a real big thing with the visionary. And finally, the devotee, being devoted to his dreams. His dreams include your dreams. So supporting those was very important for us, and those are the 4 female gender roles.
Yeah. See, what I'm digging about this right now is because we started getting taught, be independent, be independent. And I think when we start hearing that, it starts taking us further and further apart from our men. Because we start saying to them, we don't need you, we independent.
Right.
I absolutely agree with submission. Yes. I don't care if people think it's a bad word. I submit to my king. I submit to my husband.
Right.
My husband is the leader. My husband is the king of the castle. I believe in that, baby.
But where did you learn that?
Well, you know what?
Women aren't learning that.
You know where I learned that, though, Kenya? I learned that from my husband, without him even having to say it, because I thought I had a penis, too. And in the relationships I had before my husband, I really believed I did.
Yes.
Until you get around some wiser women, and they say to you, you P sitting down for a reason. He stands up for a reason. Know your position.
Yes.
So I understand exactly what you're saying, and I'm glad you're saying it the way you saying it, mama. And I know some of y'all, some single women, it's not popular, and some single women, you're mad as hell right now, but that's why you're single, because you think you're the man in a relationship.
Right.
We're not, baby. Be okay with being a woman.
And it feels so good.
That's the question. Do you feel the power in the submission?
Yes.
See, women think there's no power in that. Right. That's where all the power is. Sit back, let him do what he needs to do to support you and the family.
Yes.
And
Let
he's
him
in
do
full
it.
service to
He's
you.
in
My
full
husband's in full
service.
service.
Now,